Good evening, guys and girls. I am your voice of choice, the loquacious lowlife Dr. Marks out, and I am bringing you night 3.5, because it's probably going to run into night 4, well, day 4 rather, of the Cornette Cup. As we take one last look at this bracket for day 3, which is absolutely stacked in my opinion. And we are kicking things off with our current reigning and defending Blitz Division champion Nightmare taking on the other half of those guys, Flip Sunset. If Nightmare manages to win his bracket here today, or comes up short and makes it to day 5 and wins that bracket, that 6-man ladder match, or whatever stipulation they've landed on, I don't know yet. There's been talks of throwing them in the Kaiju cage. There's talks of throwing in the Iron Maiden cell. I don't know. But that match will go from being 6 to 5, which obviously is better for the champ, but who knows? Bo knows. I don't know. We want to thank everyone that came out last night to watch Supernova Pro put on Unrestricted, and everyone who caught High Class Wrestling's Ballroom Blitz today. If you haven't caught either one of them, after we are done here tonight, go subscribe to both of the other faces of the Digital Triad and get familiar. Fun little caveat with the High Class pay-per-view they just put on today. We'll get to that as tonight progresses, though. Right now, we await the entrance of our champion. Not coming out with the belt, though. Belt was stolen by Night and Day-O, already proclaiming himself as the Blitz Division champion. Not the case, though, I assure you. Funnily enough, Nightmare actually won that title against Flip Sunset and Pulse Mackage and Jay Hellion at Dilly Dilly last year. Jay Hellion, the winner of yesterday's block, put on absolute just beauty of a match against Simon Taro to get there. I've heard talks that match will be booked again some point down the line if it can be helped. Definitely going to be in line for Match of the Year candidacy for at least us here in Blitz. Night and Day-O winning day 1. Nightmare going to look to get retribution against Day-O, regardless if it's one-on-one, 6-man, 5-man. Champ is pissed. Gotta say, I would not want to be Flip Sunset right now. And I think I'd ever want to be Flip Sunset, but especially right now. Dealing with an angry champion. Doesn't actually have his title. Has the title, just doesn't have the trophy for it. Paul Smackage, Flip Sunset's tag team partner, making it to the semis yesterday before falling to Yokai. That was yesterday. Right now, we are go Nightmare and Sunset. Transitioning into the standing side headlock. Sunset pushing Nightmare back off the ropes. Ducks underneath. Into that one-arm back body drop. Using that ref as a screen. We still don't have a name for this guy. I barely speak good enough English, let alone trying to speak Japanese to learn the guy's name. Pretty sure he called me a baka a few times. I don't know if that's what that is. Nightmare Tiger doesn't bridge it out. Iceman's throwing coffee at someone somewhere. Or he might be asleep. I don't know. He's old. Sunset trying to go to work in the corner. Putting the boots to the champ right now. Nightmare does not look 100% into this match. Might just be still beaten up. After that runner he had with Deo. Bizarre cover from Sunset. Almost stole it. And runs through with the crossbody. Nightmare out of the way. Spinning Falcon Arrow. Nightmare, the tallest and youngest member of our full-time Blitz division. Gets the headbutt. I think that's the first one of those someone's connected with all tournament. Nasty kick. Floats over into the cover, referee down. Not even the respect for a 1 count. Damn shame. Nightmare has a hold of the arm and then just biting at the digits. Nightmare heading topside here. Going for a corkscrew moonsault. Gets nothing but mat. Sets Sunset far corner. Catches the kick. Up and over. Into the Gamagiri. Has a hold of Sunset one more time. Takes him the full way up to the playground. Full stank on that whip and then just a boot to the bush. Nightmare back up top. Decides not to go for it. Sunset too far away. Kicks down low. Butterflies the arms out into the up and over suplex. And there we go. Going for that headbutt. Nightmare caught him with the elbow on the way down. Nasty run through boot. Sunset's teeth might be in the 4th row. Check the guy in the teal shirt. Goes for that crossbody. Nightmare sidesteps. Has Sunset up on the shoulders. Flips him down into the flapjack on those mats. Not much to him. Goes for the kick down low hand. String counter kick. Kick counter, something of that nature. Sunset going to the 1998 bow and arrow lock. There, the muscles up, flips into the cover attempt. Up and over. Shoulder post head scissor takedown. Stop to the neck. That perfect neck snap. Gets a little bit of extra stank on it from kicking off the ropes. Falls into the cover. There's the 1 count. Big ass kick to the back. And falling post drop. Nightmare here. Full control kicks down low. Go for the butterfly suplex of his own. Sunset flips out like he do. Blocks the right hand, throws a left in retaliation. Nightmare though with the bionic elbow makes it a pair. Goes for the hat trick, rolls it up. How about one more? Falls into the cover. 1.8. Boneless chicken wing. Sunset sternum first. Catches that shoulder tackle to the spine. And then they're trying to drive all the oxygen out of the lungs. Has a hold of the throat. Into the choke slam. Looks weird seeing a cruiserweight do that. The Nightmare is about 12 feet tall. Kicks down low. That pump handle wrist lock. Northern, no bridge for some, well, too close to the ropes. We'll get that. Sunset out at 2.8. Nightmare, they're not going to give Sunset much of a chance to get up. Kicks down low. Sunset catches the kick. Spins it out into the lariat. Sunset here. Goes for the low kick. Nightmare catches it. Sweeps out the back leg. Most Canadian move ever from a not Canadian. Nightmare going for that sharpshooter. Sunset grabs that bottom rope immediately. King Hippo punch creates separation. Hammerlocks the arm. Big right hand from Nightmare into the running rocker dropper. Sunset brought back up. There's that low kick. Ties him up again into the suplex. Thought he was going for a bridge there, opted out of it. Nightmare shaking out the cobwebs. Hits that low kick. Has him up. Elm Street driver. Falls into the cover. Dead center. Referee in position. And Nightmare's moving on. As we are officially entering day 4. Even though it's only day 3 of the tournament. Don't want to say Nightmare dominated the match, but it was about 80%, 85% Nightmare. Rolling the dice with that bionic elbow set. Would hit that pump handle Northern Light suplex twice. First time, opted not to bridge it out because too close to the rope. Second time, just wanted to use to set up the Elm Street driver. Right there was the second one. After shaking out the cobwebs, looks like he may have actually hit his own head on the way down on that one. Will have time to recompose after this. He has to sit through 3 more matches. Nightmare showing why he is the dominant champion, that he is the only other man besides Mighty to successfully defend that belt. We get set for our next match in round 1. A debut from one of the most exciting dudes I've seen in our developmental circuit. Guano Loco making his official Blitz debut, taking on 1/3 of the former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight Tag Team Champions, Eddie Matua. Hoping to represent for the culture and be the one guy making it to the finals at least. Frost was out in round 1. Taro went out in round 2, looking to make it to the finals and do something. Speaking of former champions, I alluded to it earlier. If you missed Ballroom Blitz, some things happened. I will say that one of the guys involved in the match was invited to take part in a tournament on day 4 tomorrow. It was set to be a champion versus champion match. Things happened. That match will still go on, it just won't be champion versus champion. Not saying any names. A name we might all be saying though after tonight. Blowing the pyro budget. We don't have enough of it as it is. Have no idea where this guy's even from. He doesn't talk much. Says his work will speak for him. No respect for pyro budget. Springboards in. Guano Loco officially here in Blitz. It's guys like him that made me happy to do this tournament. Eddie Matua making his way back down. We haven't seen him much around this season. He did take part in that big 6-man opening match at Season's Beatings, which is another Match of the Year candidate. That was just shenanigans on top of shenanigans, though. That did plant the seed for this tournament, however. Tua looks ready for action here. As far as I know of, has not held singles gold. I might be wrong. I'm probably wrong. I don't know much about his history before this season. I know nothing about Guano Loco, except for the fact that his name makes sense. Carello tie up, standing side headlock. Tua with a hip toss takedown. Loco transitions to a standing side headlock of his own. Into that wrist lock. Tua will have the experience and strength advantage here. Go behind, wrist lock, transitions to another standing side headlock. Back down to the headlock on the ground. Into the head scissors from Guano Loco. We wrestling here right out of the gate. And a huge head kick. And Guano Loco takedown gets countered. Go behind, looked like he was going for Snapdragon, spun around to reverse DDT instead. That man wearing hook boots? That man is wearing hook boots. Loco showing some strength. Into that inverted mat slam. Matua pops up with the hip toss. As a hold, Loco kicks down low. Going for the mushroom stomp, Matua sidestepped it. Lucha bump in the middle. All Loco's bumps are lucha bumps. Matua going for the drop kick, it's nothing but mat. Pop up, no, looked like Loco was gonna hit the power bomb. Matua turned into a head scissor takedown. First cover of the match, ref getting in position. Not even a one. Nasty chop plants Loco again. To it, driving the knee into the back of the head. Kicks down low. Loco just shrugs it off. It's on the far side. Corkscrew forearm. Showing the power one more time. Deadlift into that mat slam again. Loco has that weird combination of scary strong, even though we don't look it. Mostly speed. Go for the crossbody, Matua dodges one more time. That experience advantage. Snap backwards though. Experience means nothing when your head's bouncing off the mat. Loco into the cover now. Matua out at one clean. Stinger of a kick to the back. Set far side. Handsprings into the back elbow. And heads up to that set first rope. Man just did a 450 off the bottom rope. Let's let that sink in for a second. Never seen that. Mayor in a takedown. Matua cartwheeled through it, came back up with his own head scissors. Loco heads outside, thinks about his life for a second. Matua caught violating. Northern Lights. Bridges it out, flips all the way through, showing that power into the brain buster. Loco has so many weird transitional moves. Hits that handspring one more time. It's like he heard me say I've never seen anyone do it. Man's gonna do it twice. And right back to work with that mat slam. The two with the hip toss takedown. Has Loco up. Walkout Liger Bomb. And Loco pops right back up. There's the mushroom stomp you wanted earlier. Brings Matua back to his feet, sends him far side pillar to post, runs through. Man's gonna do it from the other corner now. It's ridiculous. Man's doing bottom turnbuckle 450s. Into that grounded variation on the abdominal stretch. Eddie gonna use his elbows, break that hold. King hippo punch into that hip toss. Eddie violating again. Big clothesline, makes it a double. Ducks the line from Loco. Leaping lariat. Eddie now in the corner. Has bad intentions. Matua with the cartwheel. Hits that flip kick to the top of that head. Loco might be out. No, Loco out at 2.5 and a half. 2.5 and a half. Matua gets some distance here. Runs through, goes for that cravat cutter. Loco pushes him off, hits that mushroom stomp one more time. Has a hold of the arm. Kicks right beside the ear. The two are fighting back off the ground for the elbow. Runs through a crucifix driver. Doesn't hold on for the bridge. The two off the ropes. Drops the leg, brother. Runs back. Corkscrews off the leg drop, brother. Brother. Cleaning off his boots, kicking the dust right in the mask. Has that arm hyperextended, trying to pop that elbow joint out. Drops that knee across the back of the head of Guano Loco one more time. Loco that dodges that kick. Right back to that 450. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. Measuring, kicks down low, off the ropes. Into the, I don't even know what the hell that was. Matua though out at 2. It was like a sunset flip lung blower, just ew. Loco with the clothesline, doubles up on it. Ducks, up and over, hits Matua with his own run-through lariat. Eddie though fighting back with the jawbreaker off the ground. Basement dropkick to that knee. As the arm outstretched, steps on the elbow. King hippo punch. Right in the tape. Nasty run-through lariat. Runs into Anita's Loco. Matua has him up on the shoulders. Spun out into the gourd buster. Almost an inverted Lance Revolution. Dragon screw takedown counter there from the ground. Loco pulls Matua out of the corner. Hooks the outside leg. 2.5. Going right back to those boots to the ear. Trying to completely disrupt the equilibrium into the standing corkscrew moonsault. Matua right back to work with that jawbreaker counter. Rolls through with the kick. Trying to pop that arm out of the joint. Collar elbow tie up. Loco pushes him back. Sends him neutral corner. Splits the uprights. What's Loco looking for here? No. Are you serious? Kick to the bits. It's right up top. Into the... No, goes for the shooting star. Gets nothing but knees. Right in the breadbasket. Matua goes for that chop. Loco catches the kick. Turns it into an exploder. Trying to get the oxygen back in the lungs. Falls into the cover, finally hooks the leg. Took too much time. Matua out at 2. A 2 count? Ref checking on Matua. Catches a kick to the face. Kicks down low, off the ropes. Hits it one more time. Into the cover. Too close to the ropes, though. Step to the back, step to the back. And a boot to the mush. Whips him down. Armbar. Has a hold of the wrist. And trying to snap the wrist backwards. Knees across the back. Loco up top. Waits for Matua to get to his feet here. Goes for the Hurricanrana, gets caught and powerbombed out of his boots. Matua now trying to slow down Loco, driving that knee into the mat. Hits the cravat cutter, floats into the cover. 2.9. It looked like 3 to me. Loco, though, showing he has some tenacity. Gets spun around with a nasty right and kicked right in the back of the head. Surprise ninja head scissor takedown. Matua pops up. Flying Majorana one more time. Matua rolled through that earlier. Got caught with all of it this time. This thing's going to continue. Loco using his body to create separation between the ropes and gets the dub. These two men went back and forth for most of this match, trading big shots. Right here, that kick, that was just, ew. Right there was after Loco missed that shooting star press by catching the knees to the breadbasket. Would hit that flipping lung blower twice, which that thing needs a name. I actually just got a note from one of our guys in production. Apparently it does have a name. Now I don't know what the Spanish of this means. I don't even know if this is an accurate translation, but that's called the Spot Monkey Special. So that should tell you a lot about Guano Loco. I'm told he has something else he actually aptly calls the Cornette Drive, Cornette Special. It was kind of hard to make out the last word. So we move on to another debut as the Kyoto Dragon takes on the man who earned this spot in a fatal four-way match. Former Supernova Pro Cruiserweight Champion. Former two-time Tag Team Champion. Once as half of Bro Canada. Once as one of them Kangs of the North. Prime time to Mario Bennett. Beat Dynamite. Beat La Hyena. And I want to say he beat Andres Calderon, too. If memory serves. It was just like a week ago. I don't even remember. Earned his shot here to try to reascend to the upper echelons of the junior divisions across our digital triad. Kyoto Dragon, semi-recent import from Hajime Puro. I say semi-recent. I want to say he made a couple house show appearances last year. I honestly don't remember. And I feel bad about that. But I don't work every house show because I don't announce every house show, and the man's wearing a cape. Man's got Dragon on his name and doesn't even respect the Platinum Dragon. Completely violating the rule of no capes unless your name is Engimoto. I mean, he could be Engimoto. Doesn't look to be nearly as big as Engimoto. But it could be. Moto had a time machine. Bows to that ring post, showing respect for those that came before. Now bowing to the crowd here in Atlanta. As he awaits his opponent. Prime Time dancing his way in. Gotta say, out of the 4 men that were in that match, he was the dark horse. Personally, I had my money on Calderon, not even gonna lie. But Bennett snuck in, did what he do best. Feeling himself here tonight. Kyoto Dragon debuting. Bennett trying to reclaim his spot at the top. Bell rings, we are go time. Soul kick down low from the Dragon. Primetime walks through, gets caught with another kick though. Spun out into a hangman's neck breaker. Bennett pops back up, ducks the line into the snap German. Holds on with the bridge. Nasty roundhouse. Now trying to work on that arm. Bennett staying on him. That squat facebuster. Brings the Dragon back to his feet. Only to get whipped down by a Dragon screw. Are all of his screws Dragons? The world may never know. Soul kick. Dragon ducks the line into the flipping Pele. Goes for that Misaki style kick. Bennett though right back up. Only get arm drag down. Catching your knee to the elbow joint. Dragon has him up into the gourd buster. Drop kicks down low to the knees. Now going to work on the arm. Trying to pop the elbow joint out. Falls into the cover. Referee barely in position before prime time up. Right hand spins him around. Dragon sends him far side. Catches a back elbow on the way in. Blocks the forearm shot. Hits that soul kick. Big northern lariat. Actually, that was northern. Lariat to the northern. Pop-up Meteora. Shh. Spin out neck breaker. Has him hooked back up by the mask. Looks like he has the horns. Right back into that facebuster. Flips over into the cover. Doesn't even care. He's posing while he's doing it. Has a hold of him. Into that suplex. Dragon to the outside. Has a hold of Bennett. Sends him across. Ducks through. Del Toro into the arm drag. Nasty right staggers Kyoto Dragon. No relation to Celtic Dragon from last season, I don't think. Spins him out into a layout reverse DDT. Falls into the cover. Dragon out at 2. Gets a sick kick to the back. Bennett bouncing Dragon's face off the mat one more time, heading all the way up to the high rent district. Into the shotgun dropkick. Falls into the cover referee, thinking about his life for a second. And Dragon is out. Bennett would go to work with that kneeling facebuster multiple times. And then end it with that big shotgun dropkick. Just the audacity, the complete lack of respect. Fell into that reverse DDT. That dropkick landed clean in the mush. Or where I think the mush would be. I mean, he's in a full face mask, I can't really tell. But prime time. Moving on to the semis. One down, 3 to go. We get set for our final first round match. And this one's going to carry a little bit of additional title weight, as Space Homie is our current reigning and defending Hajime Puro Super Junior Champion. Reign going on for about 100 or so days. I don't have the exact number ahead of me. Actually beat Night and Deo to take that throne. Has said if he makes the finals of this block, he will put that title on the line. In order to get there, though, he does have to take on one of the more exciting high flyers we signed this season. We've seen him in that 6-man match. He is Trapezoid 3. Or Trace, if you're nasty. We've got Canada. We've got Mexico. An international match finishing off round 1. This one's going to be fast. I might have to rewatch it on slow-mo just because that's the only way I'm going to be able to see it in normal speed. It's going to be gross. Space Homie Mike Smith, Trapezoid Trace, final match of round 1, Cornette Cup. Once again, I want to take this opportunity to thank the city of Atlanta for letting us just take over one of their arenas for 5 days. Space Homie slightly changing up the new gear. Looked super impressive last season, just couldn't ever really get himself into full title contention. Did have a hell of a match against Iceman, though, over in Supernova. Took Iceman to the limit. I want to say he was actually the first man to kick out of an icebreaker last season. I knew he kicked out of one. I don't know if he was the first. But this man did it. Immediately increased his toughness, like 47 points. Awaiting the entrance of Trapezoid Trace. Blowing the pyro budget. Apparently we found a few more dollars after Guano Loco's match and it's just gone immediately. As Trace making his way down. Another big signee. Has wrestled in high class lucha, has wrestled in CWA. Spent some time over in Hajime Puro, who's actually had a couple matches against Space Homie already. Final match, round 1, we are a go. Space Homie kicks down low. Throws the left. Pop-up Rana attempt. No, falls right in the face buster. And then a cash out already from Space Homie into the standing shooting star. Space Homie a lot more aggressive this season already. Snapmare down, off the ropes, into that rolling neck breaker. Trapezoid out right before the one, right at the one. Catches a drop kick to the base of the neck. Space Homie violating Wizard Rule. Yoshi Tonic. Big boot from Trapezoid. Big knife edge chop, follows it up with a snapmare. And a Saki kick. Goes for the drop kick again, rolls out of the way, does Space Homie. Moonsault kick. Almost like a drop knee salt. Knees down low, off the ropes. Full head of steam, into the Kataro leg, bulldog. Any man willing to wear tassels on his pants and boots. Gotta feel that. Trapezoid, though, no fear, kicking out at 2. Takes a Misaki kick and powers right back up out of it. Goes right back to work with the Yoshi Tonic. Holds on for the pin only to see Space Homie grab that bottom rope immediately. Transitions right into the Whiskey Sunrise. Space Homie powers up and out of it into that head arm drag takeover. That was like a snapmare takedown. Space Homie throwing some strikes into that corkscrew dropkick. Absolute boot festival. Into that cross-legged Boston Crab variation. Space Homie trying to add some submissions. Obviously, his form isn't fully there. Gets the ankle picked immediately. Trapezoid ducks the line, goes for the DDT. No, Space Homie flips it into an armbar takedown. Standing Kawada kicks. It's a much different Space Homie than we saw last season. Still fun-loving, but it's more focused on the task at hand. As we see with that arm wringer monkey flip. That long-standing Lucha Libre tradition. Into the cover. Trapezoid does not like getting a Misaki kick. Does like throwing out a space. Tornado Ogawa. Pair of clotheslines, drop Space Homie, ducks one, into the super kick. Trapezoid up to the second. Trace waiting for Space Homie to get to his feet. Dives through, don't know what he was going for, got mats instead. Space Homie has him up. Spin out gourd buster. Falls into the cover. And that's going to be all she wrote. Space Homie making relative quick work out of Trapezoid. Hit that Kataro Crusher. Actually looks like Trapezoid may have caught his at least forehead on that bottom rope on the way down. Trapezoid would hit 2 Yoshi Tonics, that one too close to the ropes for his own good. Really, camera guy? This is what you decide to kick back to the truck? You're fired. I have the power. I have no power to fire anybody here. Into that satellite gourd buster. He's usually the precursor for that 630 senton. Apparently it was just enough to get the job done for Space Homie. We love Space Homie. Was voted Supernova Pro's favorite junior in Blitz last season. Mighty was in second place. He's already moved down to not even on the list this season. Do you want to apologize? There was apparently some miscommunication from day one. We love the Supernova Cruiserweight division, rather, sorry. Just Mighty's one of our guys. When he does a move, we have to address it as that move. Just like you have to address Alex Cloud's move as that move. I will say that that match is going to be booked somewhere down the line over the rights to the flipping DDT. Speaking of flips, round 2. The man that beat Flip Sunset Nightmare taking on Guano Loco. I want to say out of these two, Guano Loco was the most beat up. Probably out of all 4 men moving on, rather. Loco went through the most of a war against Eddie Matua. We have no idea where Nightmare's from. We have no idea where Guano Loco's from. Could have an international incident. These two could be neighbors. They could be best friends. I don't know. It's kind of one of those from wherever the hell they want scenarios. As the Blitz Division champion making his way back down. Defeated Naga in his Season 2 debut just a few days ago. Defended that title at the Cease and Desist HD Remix against Skeevy Ray Vaughn. Skeevy is as far as I can recall, Skeevy is the only man to beat Nightmare in singles competition last season. And then the match at Cease and Desist was just Nightmare whooping the whole bricks off of Skeevy. To my knowledge, SRV still hasn't really been seen around the arena besides being backstage once in a while, dropping off briefcases of pyro budget money. Skeevy's concubine, though, Beck Wild. I don't know if concubine's the right word. Has re-signed as of this week. Will be making her Season 2 debut soon. Our inaugural women's champion. Skeevy's done something to that poor woman. But enough talk about Skeevy and Beck. We got Nightmare. I guess it's appropriate to talk about Skeevy. Guano likes to blow the pyro budget. Guano Loco, very impressive in that match against Eddie Matua. Would trade shots, would take up one of those nasty cravat cutters. Would hit 2 of those sunset lung blowers. The Spot Monkey special. Nightmare looks ready. Loco looks like a guy in a mask. Round 2 action officially underway. Nightmare neck breaker onto the knee pad immediately. Right into the cover after just complete disrespectful talk. Quick 2 count. Nightmare says he has zero fear of Guano Loco. Calling out his former tag team, Sarah Mieto, going for that choke slam. Loco fights back. Into the abdominal stretch with the claw hold. Guano Loco looking for that low Kali Ma. Nightmare sent far side off the ropes. Corkscrew back elbow. Loco with that uppercut. I think he has to throw an uppercut to even hit the shoulder of Nightmare here. Nightmare's just got ridiculous height advantage. On display with that flapjack. Into the standing moonsault. Takes Loco off his boots with a pair of lariats. Ducks the line. Into that snap power slam. Loco kicked down. Into that Northern Lights, no bridge. Pulled away from the ropes. Nightmare looking to make it a quick one here. Loco showing the strength and the tenacity. Out at 2.8. Might not like the view he sees when he gets up though. Nightmare gets that kick down low to the guts. Going for the Elm Street driver. No. Loco flips out of it into the lariat. Loco has that space separation. Gets his own kick. Spot monkey special. Surprise ninja out of nowhere. Could be looking at an upset here. Nightmare out. Not enough damage done to the champ. Loco showing the power game. Flip out reverse slam. Heading up topside. This kid can fly. Didn't get to see much of it because Matua countered both of his attempts last match. Going for that Rana. It's like he heard me Nightmare with that powerbomb counter. Now Nightmare heading up top. Loco skips up immediately. Gets kicked in the face with the moonsault though. Nightmare said, I don't care if you're standing or not, you're getting this. And I'll bite in the fingers once again. Standing moonsault, that one connected flush. Kick down low to the midsection. Now that's straight jacket chin lock. Driving that knee into the lungs of Guano Loco. Loco though standing up. Flips his way out of the hole. Was the damage done though? Loco calls Nightmare to his feet. Ducks out of the ring though. Was that smart strategy? Was that... What's he doing here? We're getting our first full action in the playground here. Loco bounced off the apron. Big super kick from Nightmare. Goes for kick down low, gets caught, kicked in the hammies. Fights back with the King Hippo punch. Go behind into the side effect. Refs count at 6. Loco's head bounced off those mats with that side effect. Pops back up to the Enziguri though, catches the champion in the jaw. Champion sent sternum first into the turnbuckle, catches that shoulder tackle. Loco hangs Nightmare up on the top rope. Into that cravat lock. Go behind, forearm to the back. Throws another forearm, gets countered with the forearm from Loco. Wind up European uppercut. Nightmare taken to the outside. Loco. Hashtag dive. Lope Suicida. Nightmare sent back in. Loco heads up top. Goes for the elbow. Nightmare out of the way. Hangs Loco up. And just complete disrespect, goes for that cravat lock of his own. Has a hold of the wrist, throwing the boots to the mush. Pulls Loco dead center, then snapping. Roll through neck breaking thing. Neck snapping, whatever it is. Kicks down low. Pump handle Northern Lights with the bridge. Too close to the ropes though. I want to say one of the hooks in the boot actually caught on. Loco fighting back with the jawbreaker. Sends Nightmare far side. Split in the uprights. Running kick to the just mean. Back up top. Shooting star press, gets all of it. Going right back up top immediately. I want to say that's probably going to be the Cornette special. That inverted Phoenix Splash we've seen Yokai use. Looks like he actually has an extra twist on it. And Loco with the upset over Nightmare. Guano Loco moving on to the finals. Had to throw everything, including the kitchen sink, at the champion. Will move on, has to await the winner of our Canadian showdown. As prime time, Demario Bennett taking on Hajime Puro champion Space Homie. Bennett, in rather arrogant, cocky fashion, beat Kyoto Dragon. And Space Homie making pretty short work out of Trapezoid Trace. Must be something in the waters of Canada. Do the refreshing waters of Lake Minnetonka run north? I don't know. I was terrible at geography in school. Anyone that is watching, we want to thank you for staying up late with us tonight. We're going to try to bring you guys day 4 a little bit earlier tomorrow. Hopefully. As the semifinals coming to a close, we get Demario Bennett re-entering the arena. We could get a full-size stadium and his ego would fill all of it twice. And started in the third round. This man can back it up though. Wonder what he's looking at. Some kid let his balloons loose in the rafters. That'd just be sad. Space Homie making his way back down. The resident superhero of Blitz. Actually does have a comic in development. I'd buy it. Last year was the most agile man on the roster. This season, our cruiserweight division has been bolstered dramatically. Space Homie does have competition in the aerial department, which, knowing him from the little bit that I've gotten to talk to him over this last season and a half, not even half season yet, he appreciates the competition. Bennett, Space Homie, we are go. Primetime Canadian whip, runs through with a chop immediately, off the ropes, into the basement drop kick. Both these men relatively well rested here. And Bennett going right back to work with that kneeling facebuster and posturing to the crowd far side. Space Homie go right back to his feet, kicks out the knee. Sends Bennett far side, Gamagiri into the corner. Cartwheel into the moonsault. That was a thing of beauty. Saki kick. Rolls through with the into the neck breaker after the snapmare. Forgot the name of the move for a moment. Space Homie cartwheels in with the elbow drop. Showing all that agility right now. Sends Bennett far side. Drop kick to the small of the back. Bennett pops out of the corner just to get re-grabbed. Hung up on the top. Reversal on the whip. Duck under. Space Homie backflips in. Head scissor takedown with the kip up. Trying to slow this thing down. Bennett with the leg sweep. Quietly brings Space Homie into that swinging out neck breaker. Floats over into the cover right across the glasses. Space Homie out at 1. Bennett heading up to the high rent district. Goes for the elbow, nothing but chin. Space Homie caught violating. Gets dropped in that short brainbuster. Bennett with that running soccer kick. Big taped up lariat. Runs through with the calf kick. Runs through with that code breaker. Kick down low. Space Homie up. Bennett thinking about his life. Wondering what kind of protein he's going to have. Decides he wants a buckle bomb instead. Measuring Space Homie here. Space Homie looks like he was busted open. That's not going to do him any favors after the primetime cutter. Referee right down for the cover. Space Homie out at 2. Space Homie bleeding his own alien blood for the first time. I don't know if he's actually an alien. Canada's a weird place. Bennett looking for a slam. Space Homie counters. That running drop knee salt. I still don't even know what part of the body they hit with when they do that. Space Homie up top now. Shooting star. Look like a crisper version of the Air Canada. Bennett sent into the corner. Space Homie taken and pillar to post. Runs through with the Gamagiri. Looks for it again. That cartwheel moonsault. Bennett fighting off the ground with the jawbreaker. Running calf kick. Bennett up top. Going for the moonsault. Gets knees to the guts. Space Homie. That satellite gourd buster. Into the cover. And Bennett now showing the tenacity. Kicks out at 2.9. Space Homie, that shot to the sternum. Runs through with that Kataro Bulldog. Hajime Puro champion, topside. 630 senton, gets all of it. Into the cover, referee doing a 630 of his own. Took way too much time. Bennett found a way to kick out. King hippo elbow. Hits that running calf kick one more time. Space Homie coming up with the arm drag. Throwing a left. Reversal. Down. Backflips in. Head scissor takeover. Space Homie thinking that might have been it. Bennett thinks against it. Space Homie going back to work with that submission hold he tried earlier. Bennett though double picked the ankles. Sent back. Gets that draw kick down low again. Space Homie thinking front slam Bennett out the back door. Hits that code breaker one more time. Now Bennett heading up top. Goes backlip one more time. Space Homie doesn't have time for that nonsense. Knees up. Arm drag takeover. Bennett butterflies the arms. Into the suplex with the bridge. Iceman might actually be happy about that one. I don't know how he feels about the butterflies. Bennett has a hold, spins out the primetime cutter. Dead center of the ring. And Space Homie has Sato blood. Kicks out again at 2.9. Got some maple syrup covered chicken wing. Do they have maple syrup on the moon? I don't know. King Hippo punch. Has a hold of the wrist, throws a right hand to the jaw. Collar and elbow tie up, push back off. Reversal on the Irish whip. Then double springboard into the crossbody. Went for this 3 times in the last match. Second one in this one. That kneeling facebuster. Space Homie kicks out defiantly one more time. Runs through with the knife edge chop off the ropes. Drop kick to the side of the head. Space Homie back outside. Gets brought back in. And flip out suplex. Space Homie once again on the outside. Bennett heading up top. Could be doing something stupid here. Goes for that drop kick he took out. Oh, I'm sorry, who did he play? Kyoto Dragon with last match. Floats over off the suplex attempt. Corkscrew forearm. Lots of things happening right now. Trying to catch up. Right hand connects. Flattened onto the corner of the apron. The hardest part of the ring. Right forearm. Trying to look to beat that count. Both men back in. Space Homie arm wringer into the shoulder breaker. Bennett, that kick down low. Hits that corkscrew forearm one more time. Now it's Space Homie's turn to pick the leg like a Cobra Kai. Space Homie here. Spins Bennett around. What in the nine hells was that? Space Homie has a new move in the arsenal. Calls it a win. Space Homie would hit his 630. Bennett would hit 2 primetime cutters, and then Space Homie, that corkscrew face, I don't even know what the hell it was. Space Homie would take 2 of those code breakers also, as evident by how much of the Bloody Masquerade he is a part of right now. But Space Homie now moving on will have to defend his Hajime Puro Super Junior Championship as part his own stipulation. I said if you want to stay the best, you have to beat the best. He's going to go back, get cleaned up, get glued back together. As we take one last look at tonight's bracket. Guano Loco defeating Eddie Matua, then going on a surprise nightmare. Space Homie taking Trapezoid to task and then outlasting Primetime. Space Homie's all cleaned up, touches up the paint a little bit. Guano Loco's heading back down already. We're apparently getting straight into this thing. Apparently we don't like the guys coming back out for the finals. We just want to close this thing out. One man guaranteed to move on to, as luck would have it, one man has to fight for his spot one more day. Guano Loco, Space Homie Mike Smith. Finals, we are a go. Space Homie thinking Kataro Crusher Bulldog right out of the gate. Loco's been bounced off of his head and face quite a bit throughout his runs today. Kicks out at 2.5 already after one move. Space Homie not looking to get paid by the hour here. Reversal on the Irish Whip. Homie ducks the line into the roundhouse. Roadhouse. Popped up. Loco catches him into a gut wrench. German. That freaky strength we talked about in his opening match. Into the standing corkscrew. Roundhouse makes it a pair. Kicks Space Homie down low, throwing the paws, hooves. Space Homie now showing a little bit of power and just anger. Pops up into the Tiger Bomb. Loco out at 2. Kick to the chest. Space Homie has him up. Satellite Gourd Buster. Brought right back up to his feet. Set up and over to the apron. Space Homie, bad intentions here. Sunset Powerbomb. Loco might be dead. And then a Michinoku on the mat. Space Homie showing a full different side here. It's like something inside of him broke with his match against Primetime. Back elbow. Loco though catches the kick. Space Homie returns the favor. Space Homie making sure he's not bleeding again. Gets caught with the Majorana. Hung up on that rope, slingshotted backwards. Loco trying to steal a quick one here. Space Homie out at 2. Yamasaki kick. Loco up on top. Phoenix splash. Homie gets the knees up though. Kicks down to the knees. Homie's on far side. Gets caught with that leaping mushroom stop. Homie arm bar. Has Loco hooked. Spins him around. That thing's got to get a name. Space Homie looking to move on to As Luck Would Have It. And Space Homie absolutely showing that new toughness. Take nothing away from Guano Loco. He came here looking to fight tonight. Homie would break out a Tiger Bomb. Would hit that satellite, that gourd buster that he's used in the past. Right there, Space Homie would get caught with that slingshot. Loco would head up top to go for the Phoenix splash, get nothing but knees. And then that corkscrew, almost a kill switch. Yeah, I don't even know what the hell that was. It's just gross looking. And Space Homie successful in his defense of that Hajime Puro Championship. His first singles reign in his young career. That's going to do it for us here on day 3.5. We will be back, if we can help it, within the next 12 hours to bring you day 4. Just depends on when we can get the warehouse back. So until later on today, since it's after midnight, for Prime Time, for Nightmare, for Guano Loco, but most importantly, Space Homie Mike Smith, I have been your voice of choice, Dr. Marks Out, and I am signing off. We will see you tomorrow, which is actually today.